Everybody's waiting for, of course, is what happens on the 12th of April and what happens after that. And I think certainly expectations are that it will be incredibly busy, and I certainly share those thoughts. So I think by the time we get half year, I think I'm really hopeful that things are really flying, and it could, 2021 could turn out to be a really bumper year, despite the slow start caused by the restrictions. All the dealers are looking forward to the time when the clients can come back into the showroom, because that will enable them to close more deals and to do what they do so well. But I can think of so many scenarios where the retailers can continue to use the virtual platforms as a real positive. So an example may be a couple come into the studio on a Saturday, they're shopping around, they're looking for ideas, looking for concepts. They talk through what their plans are, what their wishes are, what their desires are. They give a wish list to the retailer. From then on in, a large part then of the consultation leading up to the actual sale could easily take place online in terms of the presentation of the design. I think the market has changed, because I think the way the end user will look at the sales process has changed. Probably the industry needed a bit of a shake-up. And I know it's a bit of a cliche. Changes that we've seen are changes that would have happened anyway, I'm certain, over the next 5 years, 10 years. And what the pandemic and what the restrictions have done is brought everything, accelerated everything, hasn't it? The market has changed completely, and they need to understand that, and they need to continue to evolve their business to match the needs and requirements of their customers. People will be spending more time at home. I think that means that inevitably functions of the home will change, and therefore things like having just simply a good office space. I'm looking to some of the retailers, I'm already getting the sense that they're already kind of getting on board with that change, thinking about how they could utilize, at the moment, maybe utilize either kitchen or bedroom furniture in that way. And then I think allied to that and running parallel to that, you'll see suppliers of kitchens and bedrooms and bathroom furniture now clearly introducing furniture specifically for the office environment. Go into maybe a kitchen showroom of the not too distant future, you will see displays in the showroom that will reflect the need for a proper working space. But that might be allied and part of a kitchen, or it might be completely standalone part of the showroom. But I definitely see that as coming through as a change. Retailers, I think, who can grip that, understand that, and attract the clients looking for that. So you might have a client who's not looking for a new kitchen, not looking for a new bedroom or bathroom, but specifically looking to fit out an office. They're going to be coming into the marketplace. And if the retailers can obviously appeal and attract those customers, then that's potentially a good added sell that might involve installation if you're going to have fitted units and work surfaces, and obviously smart home connections and things. Then that's something our retailers could be very adept at doing and getting involved with. So I think that's an opportunity. Challenges could be capacity to get back to clients quickly if we see this expected boom that everyone is kind of predicting, including myself. I also fear a little bit potentially some supply issues. I think it's difficult to know quite where they will be. We know appliances was a challenge last year for many retailers. I've got a suspicion that we could see further appliance issues this year, simply because knowing the way the appliance industry works and how long it takes them to build stock, I suspect they probably have been able to recover stock over this quarter period because it has been quieter. But I wonder how robust those stock levels are. And if we see this big upturn in business, it isn't going to take long before the stocks that they've replaced become exhausted and the retailers are then back in the same situation they were last year. I hope not. We get nearer and nearer to when the showrooms reopen, you're going to see the advertising spend of the nationals. I'm thinking here particularly the likes of Wren and Magnets, I'm sure, will be upping their, and B&Q will be upping their spend on kitchen advertising. Easter, as we know, is always quite a popular time, isn't it, for that? And I know the showrooms still got to be remain closed over the Easter period, but I'm sure from Easter leading up to when the showrooms can reopen, we're going to be seeing lots of TV advertising. So again, I think that's something else that independents need to be mindful of, is that they're probably not going to get it all their own way, but we're just going to have to wait and see.